So about a month after I turned 16, my friends and I decided to go to the Indiana Horse Park in Arvada over here and just ride. So I finally had my license and was able to trailer my own horse. So a couple of my friends and I went out there. We saddled up our horses. We were getting ready to ride, having a good time. Except for my horse decided to throw a little bit of attitude that day. So I took her to this round pen, and usually lunge horses there. And my goal was to get some energy out of her. So I put her in the round pen, and instantly she started pawing at the ground, wanting to roll. When that happens, she could easily break the saddle, so I walked up to her, clapped at her, told her to get up. This wasn't anything different, but when she got up from the ground, she jumped out, her back legs split apart. She took off running. That's pretty normal for her to do that, but in this case, I was just in the perfect place for her to kick me right in the face. So I woke up on the ground, my hands and knees, looking at the ground, and when I opened my eyes, I saw piles of blood with some teeth scattered in them. Fortunately enough, there was a lady outside the arena that I was in. She rushed in, she called the ambulance, she called my mom, I got to talk to my mom, and then I just kind of waited on the ground for a while until the ambulance showed up. And it wasn't until I heard the sirens and they drove past us that it really kicked in for me that this was real. I was in pain, oh crap, this is happening. So it was a big moment for me to realize that something serious was going on. All of that I knew was from people's reactions. After my time at the hospital, my trauma surgeon recommended me to come see Dr. Ryan at Mountain Oral Surgery because he knew the extent of my damage and knew that they would be able to take care of me and do the best job that they could.
So Elaine presented, she had a traumatic accident to her front teeth. She lost 4 to 6 teeth, and she had significant bone loss. And so she basically had lost her smile and lost her self-esteem after following the accident.
All of the bone was completely shattered, so there was just a big gaping hole right there. No bone and no teeth.
For Elena, after completing the consult and taking radiographs, she had a significant bone injury, and so first we had to restore her bone by doing a significant bone graft, and then what we decided to do is that we were going to utilize her a fixed prosthesis by placing 4 implants, and following placement of those 4 implants, we were then able to screw in the fixed prosthesis that replaced her missing teeth.
The biggest issue, and they were straightforward with me from the beginning, was the amount of bone loss and how that was number 1 priority, because to get implants, which would be the best situation for my teeth for the future, requires bone for those implants to go into. So that was the first step.
Well, Elena, when she first presented, she had lost multiple teeth, she had lost all of her confidence, she was scared to smile, and now when she comes into our office, she's smiling, that beautiful smile that Elena has now, and she's regained her confidence.
The first time I ever came into the office, I felt like I was in the right place. Dr. Ryan knew exactly what to do. He was very confident in his approach. All of the other staff were very nice as well. It was a very friendly atmosphere, they cared about me. And till this day, I still feel like that, and that it's friendships that I've made here. They're great people. I couldn't have asked for a better team to take care of me the last 4 years. Since the work's been done and I've healed up, life's been great. I just feel so much more confident in my smile. And I feel like my teeth are just so beautiful now. I want to show it off, I'm really happy with what's been done. I feel like you can't tell at all that I ever had an accident. They blend in so perfectly, and the amount of work that they did to make the teeth look like this is insane, and I am so grateful for how they turned out.